Well, thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. Well, my guest, you know, I think it was about 3 years ago. I was in DC. They were having the Ghana Independence Anniversary 3 years ago, and this guy was like an MC there, man. I was like, wow, this guy's a bundle of talent, man. So I got to engage him during the show, and he said, hey, I'm from Ghana. I said, okay, when you come to Ghana, make sure you come to my show. Before I introduce him, I want you to take a look at this clip and see how crazy this guy is. Take a look at this. MC Kofi Williams. Put your hands together. Show some love for MC Kofi Williams. There you go. All right. I'm good, man. Hey, welcome to Ghana, man.
Thank you very much.
Were you born an MC? Were you?
Funny enough, it's interesting. I've been doing this, just playing around with it in church and just, you know, friends, events.
Yeah.
And I went to church one day and a man of God walked up to me. He said, hey, God said to tell you that he's giving you an MC gift. So you need to create a business card and travel the world. His name is Prophet Richard. So I just took that, went that day, created a business card. And here I am now traveling the world, just MCing and just doing great things. I got to put smiles on people's faces, you know.
Yeah.
And having someone like you, who I've always looked up to when I was a kid, and now being interviewed by you, you know, it's just remarkable. So let's give a round of applause.
He's going to take over my show, man. But Kofi, no. I mean, yeah, there are MCs and there are MCs,
yes,
you know.
Sir.
And what I liked about you when I asked you're relaxed, but you had it. It was a smooth flow.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the States? Like 19 years?
I've been in the States for 19 years.
Wow.
I went when I was a kid, schooled there and all of that. Have a background in construction and architecture. Nothing with entertainment.
Nothing with entertainment.
Nothing with entertainment. But you know how life is. When you walk in your purpose.
That's right.
When you walk in your purpose and you find your calling, when you walk in it, it doesn't matter what you studied.
Yeah.
As long as it's bringing the
moolah. The moolah. And the only problem,
Only problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And I like that, you know. I like people discovering that they have a passion for something and pursuing that passion, you know. And I always say it. My audience knows that I always say it, you know, it's the passion that creates excellence. Everything else, you don't quite, you know. So you are architecture background?
Yes, architecture background.
Wow.
I remember when I was going to university, my dad said to me, what do you want to study? I said, I like art. So I told him, maybe I might be an art teacher.
Yeah.
You know, African parents, they don't,
no.
there are certain professions you don't say around
medicine,
them.
law,
there we go. So they told me, go back to the room, go and think about this thing. By tomorrow morning, you better tell me what you want to be. So I put art and, you know, creativity together. I said, you know, I want to do architecture. Wow. So that's how I derived that architecture. I also always knew that I wanted to come back to Ghana at some point to give back. So the architecture was definitely one of the best means to come back and give back to the built environment.
Wow.
So
did you design your hotel now that you're talking about architecture?
No,
no.
I was wondering. That was a good one. I did not design the hotel.
Yeah.
We got some expert hands to do it.
Okay.
But I oversaw the construction, which is you know, something more. I'm more of an expert in, you know, construction management. So we can definitely tell you that our hotel, which is the Place Royale at Julicat Malam, please check it out. Affordable prices, luxury suites, all of that. We can tell you that we'll take care of you when you get there. The building is solid, trust me, because I oversaw the construction.
Well, we'll come and do a show from the hotel.
Wow.
Yeah.
We would love that. We will love that. We will love that. It will be an honor to have you. It will be an honor to have you come do something there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's great, you know. I mean, following your passion and emceeing. And you've been all over the world. Where haven't you been? You've gone everywhere.
Actually, the only continent I've not been to is Asia. And I believe it's going to happen soon.
Wow.
Yeah, by God's grace, I've been very blessed. I've traveled all of the Caribbeans, most of all the states in the United States. I've been very blessed. I go to Central America, Dominican Republic, all those areas.
So the couples they invite you to come and
so
you meet them in America and they say, we're having a wedding in our country. Come, let's go.
Yes, it's amazing. It's based on referrals. So,
okay.
you know, when you're passionate about something, you give it your all. You give it your best. It's not really about the money. So when I go and do an event, I wear different hats. I'm an MC. I also wear the hat of an event planner because I want to make sure before I introduce the next set or the next thing, you know, to cut the cake, if there's no knife, I wouldn't introduce that. I'll do something else to make sure I buy time.
Everything.
So everything goes on. And out of that passion, out of that attention to detail, professionalism, I think people see that. And it's really opened doors. I've had a lot of different guests walk up to me and say, we had an MC, but now we're going to cancel and go with you.
Wow. Wow.
And it's just a blessing.
Wow. So let's say you have to MC in Jamaica, and then the following month you are in, Caribbean. What the audiences, do they change? Do you have a basic way of approaching everything, all of them the same way, or you change according to the audience? How do you?
So that's interesting. One of the things that has made me very successful is that I make sure we have conference calls prior to the event. I talk to the couple about their vision. What they want is their night. It's not about me coming to perform. It's their vision. It's their night. We're here to celebrate them. So I like to get what their vision is. And then based on what their vision is, because that's their crowd they're bringing. So based on their vision, I tailor whatever I'm doing to fit that. Okay. And you know, I can be in Jamaica Friday and on Saturday back to the States. It's not even monthly. It's like back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah. So it all just depends on, you know, where the next event is, and you know we go that route.
What's your most exciting? Is there any thing like that? Like this job was so exciting because it's a different country, different culture. Or they are. So
you know, everywhere you go is exciting. Every time I go somewhere I've never been, I always want to go into town, see what people are doing. You know, the culture, the food. You know, I like dancing, so I dance. Maybe I might dance here if you don't take care. You know, but just doing interesting things, just engaging and just being yourself.
Yeah.
I think most times we try to be other people. But once you can just be yourself and be confident in who you are, I think it speaks volume. And I've been very blessed to be able to do all of that and still put a smile on people's faces. I tell people that I'm not just an MC. Sometimes people call me and they're like, are you a comedian? You know, because if you're a comedian, maybe I'll pay you more. You know, if I call myself a comedian, I limit myself. I'm an entertainer. I sing, I dance.
You sing?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Church hymns, or you sing everything?
So let me say, like, I'm a church boy, so I sing gospel stuff, but I can do a little one or two things, you know what I'm saying?
And your father is a minister?
My dad now is in ministry, yes.
Oh, now? Yes. When he was at Stacy?
He's always served in church. He's always been a leader in church. So his name is Mr. Peter Williams. My mom, Mrs. Nora Williams. I love you guys. My brother is Kwame Williams. Love you as well. He's the CEO of Moringa Connect. So love you guys if you're watching. Thank you for the upbringing. But yeah, I mean, one of the most interesting things that has happened to me at a wedding, right? This is very controversial, but I'll say it anyway. I did a wedding in San Antonio, and I have a game that I play. Usually when the person, you know, they toss the bouquet, the lady that catches it, then they toss the garter, the guy that catches it, I usually bring them together, and I play a game because my style is very interactive. And the reason why my style is interactive is because I understand that in the diaspora or in the States, we're different cultures and backgrounds. So if I just only want to appeal to the Ghanaian people, then I'm going to lose out on so many audiences and so many opportunities. So my style is so basic that if an American, a Chinese, a Japanese, and whatever else are sitting on the same table. If I crack a joke, they all laugh at the same time. No one looks and says, hey, what did he say? Or can you explain to me? You know, and I think that's been part of my success. But with this wedding, so the guy caught the garter. So, you know, obviously you would think that I wanted to play the game. So I called him out to say, hey, is your special person here? I didn't say special lady. I just said, is your special person here?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. I said, please go and bring her. So when I put the mic to him, he said, no, it's a him.
Okay.
The whole room, I mean, just imagine, well, it's an African wedding, right? Nigerian wedding as such.
Whoa.
And the guy's a doctor, right? So he invited all his doctor friends. So you can imagine.
And he's Nigerian?
Nigerian. So I've been very blessed. Most of my clientele, 95% of my clientele is Nigerian. Even though I'm Ghanaian.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
So now I start to break it. I'm sweating now because he said it in the mic. So everyone knows that this is a Kofi signature. You know, once you catch the garter, you're going to bring your lady or, you know. So now here I am sweating. So I began to speak in tongues. I started, you know, saying things like Mitsubishi, Zoom Zoom, Lamborghini. You know, just things to get people like, oh my God, what is happening?
Yeah.
I was literally sweating. Took off my jacket.
Did he bring the guy in?
He did.
Really?
He brought the guy in. So I had to be very careful what I say.
Wow.
So at that moment, I had to use wisdom. So I just said, ladies and gentlemen, the latest American couple. And everybody clapped. But it was one of those moments I think that could have defined.
Wow.
That would have defined
especially
my legacy.
Because it was a Nigerian audience and that whole cultural.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You wouldn't believe it. The groom's parents, all the adults, they came up to me. They said, wow, you handled this so professionally and well that if it was anybody else, it would have gone.
Yeah.
And the thing is that those guys were doctors and they worked with the groom. So if you can imagine if I'd said something that was very offensive, that could actually be detrimental to him at his job place. So that just gives you a sense of who MC Kofi Williams is.
Yeah.
You know, we're not just coming to talk, but we understand what we're doing. We understand people. We understand languages, barriers, and, you know, boundaries and things like that. And I think we picked up some of them from you.
Oh.
You are the man. Listen, don't let anybody fool you. All you young guys coming up, if you don't know KSM, you need to get close. He's the godfather of comedy. I don't care who else is out there, but this is the godfather of comedy. So if you want to be in entertainment, make sure you come for mentorship.
I promise I haven't paid him anything to say this.
No, this one, it's true. He didn't pay me, but I'm telling you, you need to respect those who have gone ahead of you. There's no point in reinventing the wheel.
Yeah.
That is why when I came down to Ghana, I said, no, there's no way I would not meet with you. And I told you, even if it's for 5 minutes, just to learn or give me some nuggets that would make my life easier, I'll take that. So
MC Kofi, he's
the
man.
The ministry is moving. MC Kofi Williams.
MC Kofi, the ministry
is moving. That's my slogan. The ministry is moving.
Which ministry is this?
You know, ministry can mean anything.
Yeah.
I do this to be a blessing to people.
Okay.
I tell them. So sometimes couples call me. Sometimes if they can't afford me, sometimes if they can't afford me, I'll do it for free.
Really?
Because it's not about money. I mean, I've been blessed. I traveled the world. I mean,
I know.
First class. I mean, someone flew me from US to Italy for 1 day just on first class basis.
Wow. This is an Italian couple?
No, it's Nigerian. Nigerian couple.
Okay.
Like I said,
you've dominated the Nigerian scene there, man.
The only thing is I can't get the Ghanaians on my side because they think I'm expensive.
Okay.
You know, so they don't approach.
And the Nigerians like you because you are expensive.
Hey, money rules the world.
You know.
And we have to take care of our family. My beautiful wife, Priscilla, if you're watching, hey, baby Sam.
Oh, okay. I was at your wedding, that one I remember.
Yes,
and then I heard she joined you.
Yes.
I didn't hear of the new,
I wanted to keep it a secret, but it's come out because I know the wife will say, hey, you went on national TV and you didn't say anything. So baby Sam, mwah, hey, yeah.
Show some love for baby Sam.
Baby Sam, the wife. Come on, and not Williams.
Have you done an MC in Ghana? I know you've probably done it, Ghanaian audiences, but have you faced the typical Ghanaian wedding scene?
Let me say it like this. If you can handle a Nigerian audience, I think they are the most difficult people.
Where they heckle?
I think so. They're the most difficult people to please when it comes to entertainment, and I've been doing it with them. So I don't think doing an event in Ghana is...
Well, you haven't so far?
I've done one.
Okay.
The one I did was my mom's 60th birthday.
60th?
60th birthday. So, Mommy Nora, God bless you. Much more blessings. Yeah, I did that in Ghana. It was really good. But again, I'm looking to branch out and do more things and collaborate as well with other MCs in Ghana. Again, I believe we're in an age where collaboration, networking is what opens doors. And certainly, you are the right person to connect with. So we'll let's give him another round of applause.
You know, you probably don't remember, you won't remember this because you were not, when I saw you in New York, and we were just hanging out. Then all of a sudden you started doing a dance, you know, and you sort of bent down.
Oh yeah.
That's sort of
it's called the shoki. So I found a way to really, like I said, my style is very engaging. So I found a way to engage non-Africans to be able to embrace our dancing culture, right? So if I was at a wedding, I would gather non-Africans, bring them to the dance floor, and then describe the shoki. So the shoki is a Nigerian dance. Pretty much, you just pretend like you're playing a basketball, right? Yeah. And then you pivot, you see? So basketball, pivot. And then, you know where we come from, we go to the river to fetch water. So you take your pail,
fetch the water,
and then shoot it like a basketball.
Oh, really? Okay, okay.
Pa, 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 pa. And I, funny enough, I also showed the mayor of Worcester. I did a program where the mayor was there, and I showed him their zonto. And this is the breakdown of their zonto. So pick your feet, squish a bug. So you squish a bug, make a fist. Where we come from, we wash our clothes. So you put your hands in the bucket. 1, 2, 1, 2. So,
and the mayor was doing it?
And the mayor was doing it. And that went viral.
Oh, really?
That went viral. The mayor of Worcester doing that zonto. And just simple things like that.
So you make it fun. You make it, yeah.
I make it fun.
Yeah.
Africa is the new thing. Africa is the new cool. So I find creative ways to make it presentable and just enjoyable. So when people come to our events and they leave, they said, you know what? Yeah, even though I came, I didn't feel left out. I didn't feel weird, you know? And
it happens to me. I go to weddings and I feel like I'm not a part of it.
Wow.
Even in Ghana, you know.
Wow.
So
even in Ghana?
Oh, yeah. Maybe,
why so?
Maybe that's just my nature, you know.
Wow.
You have to do a lot to get my attention. That's just it, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So someone like you definitely enjoy your programs.
Yeah.
Because it's very interactive. I go around letting people sing.
Okay.
You know, we do different things. So it's because we're creating a memorable moment.
Yeah.
And I thrive in creating those moments because 10 years, 15 years down the line, when they watch these videos, I want them to say, wow, this was lovely. This was amazing. Yeah. And by God's grace, I've been creating memorable moments for almost 5 years now.
Put your hands together, man. I can't wait to have you back and get into the groove, man. There are people who are listening now. I'm sure someone will well, I wanted to call you and tell you about their wedding next week or something. But
sure. For right now, my unofficial manager is going to be KSM in Ghana. Let's give a round of applause.
Just call me. I'll get into Ghana, man.
Definitely. I travel everywhere. Like I said, I've been very blessed. And if you want to reach me on Instagram, it's MC Kofi Williams.
Okay.
It's MC Kofi Williams. Kofi Williams. Okay. All one word. MC Kofi Williams. If you want to, for inquiries, for bookings, you can just go to Kofi_Williams5@yahoo.com. What do you call it? On Facebook, it's just MC Kofi Williams. Again, please.
So all the information is on your screen right now, so you can link up with Kofi, and he'll come and do his thing. Yeah. Put your hands together one more time. Hey! Oh, I missed it. There. All right. Let's take a round, folks. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.